So it has been a bit of a weird morning. First of all, Konami have given us both the upcoming updates and the ban list at the same time. I have asked around if it's worth doing a separate video, and apparently no, I can get through both of them within one. So that should tell me something about either the ban list being very short or the updates being not really worthwhile. But if you do enjoy these videos, leave a like, hit subscribe, join the Discord down below. We got 200 new members last night, which is pretty cool. And yeah, let's dive into what might be one of the most hype updates or might be one of the worst. Let's take a look. So we do have the card trader updated with Natural Disaster, which is fine. It's a Cloudian card, it's been halved for burn damage. I saw some people online thinking that this was leaked because this means that Agent's Coming as an unlock, but unfortunately, it doesn't. However, we have got a ban list, and this ban list does go into effect on July 9th, so not too long to wait. And it says here, feature to exchange forbidden cards. Now, I think if I scroll down, I'm probably going to get spoiled, but we'll look at that afterwards. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, and they fucking did it. What? They banned Trunade. This card will be forbidden, as it leads to many cards being limited to prevent its use in decks which can easily win after using it. Firewall Dragon was not the problem card. This is literally the same thing as that for Duel Links. Wow. That's a shocker. I thought they would just continue on with hitting everything under the sun, but sure. With this now gone, that means that Treacherous is now in the firing line. It means that any card, ultra or super rare, can be banned, because you now know you can exchange for them. So, pretty cool. But we have not got any limit 2, so Magician's Rod didn't come off the list, but we do have Druid's Knight Ascalon, we have Cyber Dakini, okay, very cool, like to see that. Of course, these two were used with Hey Trunade, and so makes sense that this one comes off, and this one, it's been too long. Assault Armor was weird because it was like limited 3, probably in this, was it the Silent Swordsman deck that could do it and have like a spell negate on board? I think it was that. And then anything else, we have, okay, Dinah's back. Furhigh is now back to their full power. They can now technically get the ones they're missing, which is really nice. Bit of a short list, but of course the main thing was to get Trunade out of the way before the KCGT, which makes a ton of sense. Very good on Konami for doing that. Of course, they haven't gone back and like added every archetype that's been hit because of Trunade. I think they want to be very careful to not say, look, we messed up, we're bringing them all back, in case that something like Onomats do, you know, for some reason, and Onomats don't even think because they have Sister 2, but I can see why they banned Trunade now, because we are getting to think like, you know, we just had the mini box with Shooting Star Dragon deck, the Jack deck, the Resonator deck. Both of them are OTK decks that play Trunade. And you're going to have to keep nerfing OTK decks that without Trunade have to do a lot to play around the back row. So, very nice. But let's see these details here. You can exchange it for another card with the same rarity that can be obtained from the same main or mini box at the card trader, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So, Cocytus and Hey Trunade, which is fine. Not the best because, like, that box, I don't think there's anything else that's kind of worthwhile, but I believe that's the Sylvan box. And Sylvans have a ton of Xyz monsters, you know, we don't have in Duel Links yet. So, might be a good time to get the ones you missed out on for free if you want to trade your Trunade, because they could unban Trunade in the future. But honestly, the fact they're doing this now, to me, makes me think they won't do. Right? They wouldn't be this confident in giving us something we haven't been able to do at all, no card exchanging at all, if they weren't sure that there would be no bans, or like no unbans them. So, pretty cool. But now onto the things I think people are kind of, oh, nope, people are wanting to see the upcoming updates, and I'm guessing Supreme King, right? Based on the patterns we've had in the past, Supreme King for July makes sense. But let's go with new character in early July, the UR card Chronomy Chula Guardian, SR card Chronomy Mud Golem. This is your boy TREY. Coming after Quattro, of course, then we can assume Quinton's coming, but Quinton, pretty much his entire deck was shoved into the mini box, which is, we know, a main box we're about to get as a super rare or below. But TREY coming's pretty cool. Now, he does share, thinking about it actually, the same slot as Antinomy did last year. So either it means we're going to be getting TREY roaming now, and then in August, for our final pre-arc 5-ward unlock, we get TREY, or he'll take a year to come and he'll be Antinomy and he'll disappear for a few months and then come back. But let's go take a look at the brand new cards and see if they're any good outside Chronomalies, because otherwise they're not going to be all that good. So the ultra rare Chula Guardian is a level 5. There's a face-up field spell on the field. You can special summon this card from your hand and you can only control one of them. That's not terrible for the deck, right? The deck does have field spells, so this makes sense, but and as a free-to-play card also, it does make sense. You know, it's kind of like a Cyber Dragon. We're seeing that more often. Not too bad. Then we have Mud Golem, which is not great. It just gives every Chronomy you have piercing, which, unless they have an archetypal thing to put them into defense mode, I don't see being all that good. But I understand what they're doing. They're giving us, like we had for Quattro, just some random Chronomalies, and then, you know, he'll come in with the, that'll be a main box, right? In August, bring them in. They're getting more support in a TCG in August as well, in Dawn of Majesty, so we could be seeing some of those cards creep in, because that will release before the box does, so we'll have to wait and see. But let's go back to Duel Links, to the Turbo Duel GP. Okay, very cool. Still in July as well, so pretty cool. The new UR card, Junk Gardener, and SI card, Hook the Hidden Knight. So Hook is the, that's the one with Primo's skill, right? I think we have that skill. If we don't, it's leaked, but we're getting that as a card, and we're getting Junk Gardener, which I know was from, was it from Bonds Beyond Time, I think? Let's take a look. So yeah, Junk Gardener was from Bonds Beyond Time, and it does just kind of add to the Synchron deck, which is really nice. It requires 1 Junk Synchron, and 1 launch in monster, it's a level 6, so you can't do it with the standard Junk Synchron Converter combo, but aside from that, it's still kind of playable. Once per turn, you can select one monster opponent controls and change its battle position. It's a quick effect, which is pretty cool. And if this card is set from the field's graveyard, you can also change any monster on the field. Just change its battle position, which is fine. It's fair enough for a event ultra rare. It might be nice to just slip in the deck, right? You can, I'm sure there's plenty of ways to kind of cheese this out. Maybe with quick draw, you can get this guy out a bit easier, but against a lot of decks, really, you'd rather do your standard turn 1 combo, go into your Formula Synchron, and then bounce away for the Shooting Star Dragon. So it's okay, nothing too overly amazing, but still a cool card to get. And then Hook the Hidden Knight is a Duel Links exclusive, was in Tag Force as well. If there's a tap position card target for an attack, target attacking monster, change to defense mode, and if you do, change attacking monster defense mode as well. If this card changes defense position, inflict 400 damage to your opponent. So this is fine. It's not an amazing super rare, right? But it can just survive an attack once. So I don't know if it's better than something like Dark Resonator, who can just survive 2 attacks, or Fortress Warrior. It does do burn, it does put your opponent's monster in defense mode, so it kind of is like having a mini Windstorm. Cool, it's a 5Ds card. It is kind of nice actually to see a 5Ds event giving us 5Ds cards. You remember we had the Turbo GP and it gave us ZEXAL cards last time, the tomato stuff I think it was, which didn't make much sense, but sure. Then we have July's Mission Bingo with Toon Goblin Attack Force. I believe we have this already. If we don't, then you know what it does. One second, I'll bring it up. So yeah, this is Toon Goblin Attack Force. I think we have it already. Just Konami being Konami and saying we have not got something when we actually do have it. Then we have the KCGT main tournament first stage, which is not really an event for us, but they're going to stream it, so if you want to watch it, you can do. Then we have mid-July, Duke Devlin's back again, okay, with a brand new skill Summoning Crest, and nothing else confirmed to us. I think, though, we've had that leaked, so let's just try and find that real quick. So Summoning Crest is this one here. We're on a Game A, everyone's favorite site for this one. can be used up to turn 6. Roll a die. If the result is the same as the current turn count, play a monster with a level equal to the result that can be normal summoned from your hand. Once per dual skill. Assuming the text stays the same, which, we have seen with the not the shark skill, the kite skill, the antinomy skill we just got, this is absolutely trash. No one would play this. It has like 3 different layers of having to hit a certain target, and you're never ever going to hit them. It's such a very small percentage chance for a skill that is basically just double summon. So I don't really like this. I don't think it's all I could have preferred them to say, hey, here's some cards you'll be getting, but I assume it'll just be some more Konami arcade game card references, and that will be about it. Or it might be another copy of the UR level up he has, which would be kind of nice. Moving on to mid-July, we have the mission circuit with the Grand Spellbook Tower. Okay, it's not as if we've had that already 3 times now in events and in Kali's level up, so don't know what you're doing good at Konami. Then in late July, we have Obtain a Legendary Doors. Come on, please be the Supreme King. DD Castle, Supreme King Rises. Okay, we're going back to the castle, and any confirmed characters, a fan favorite Jix character, of course, if it's not the Supreme King, which the quote very much is, then big debate, but this is very cool, of course. We've talked about it a lot on the channel about Supreme King, and I know people are kind of against this because it's JADEN 3. Whereas, if we were getting a filler world this year, we would have Yugi 3, Kaiba 3, Joey 3, and those third characters would be completely random, right? There would be no theming to them. They would just be random bits of support like we saw for Yugi, and for Kaiba, and especially Joey. And so, at least with the Supreme King, you know you're getting evil heroes, right? And even bigger than that, you know the mini box, coming in July is going to be really good, because there's only certain evil heroes they can put in there in certain rarities. So if they want it, that's a tough one actually, because I wonder what they'll do with the ace, because I don't think that the Supreme King's ace is that OP. So I don't know whether they'll put it in the box. Actually, it might not be an evil hero box. Actually, this might be a Duke situation where the ace isn't that OP. They put it in the event, and then the box is just kind of different with some sprinkling of support cards. But I think it'll be good, right? I think it'll be good to kind of the last mini box before Arc 5 World, because we will have a main box in August. So, yeah. Late July, is that it? We're having a mission research, okay, and that is it. Wait a second. I just realized. This is another month. Oh, Konami. This is another month without a level cap increase. Again, if we go back to last year, we had Dark Dimensions World to level 35 in February, and 5D's World to 40 in June. We now know the entirety of July has nothing, and we still are at Dark Dimensions World 35, ZEXAL 30, and 5D's 40. So, Konami again being very weird, and I can still see that Arc 5 World coming in, in September is going to be the same thing, and they won't have any level cap increase, and I'll kind of justify it because we have a brand new characters, brand new world. That's kind of a downer, but overall, this is a really well balanced month, right? You have a PvP event at the start with a roaming event, actually getting a roaming event with another event going on. That's nice to see. Then we have a nice, solo event rerun for new players. That's great. And then the month with another brand new event, a DD Castle event, which is very casual, with a fan favorite character, with probably a very, very good mini box. Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, aside from the whole level cap thing, not bad. No Declan, of course. I was kind of getting into a mind space of that maybe they'll put Declan in early as a roaming event because of the whole character bio being super, super, super early, but apparently not. This is already a very late reaction, so I'm going to go and quickly edit this, get this uploaded. Let me know down below what you think of the brand new updates for July. I think they're pretty cool. Anyway, see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.